Alright, here in part 5, we're going to look at solving inequalities. Solving inequalities is very similar to solving equations. What we'll have is, let's say this, x plus 3 is greater than 5. We want to know which x's make this true. We'll subtract 3 from both sides, just like we've done before. And we'll say that x is greater than 2. And what that means is any x that's greater than 2 will satisfy this original equation. So if we pick, say, 30, which is a value for x that would be greater than 2, then 30 plus 3 is 33, which is greater than 5. Alright. We can also do the opposite. We could say 2x plus, plus 3 is less than 15. Subtract 3 from both sides. Divide by 2 on both sides. And we have x less than 6. Okay. There are a couple things that make solving inequalities different. The first is that anytime we multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, we have to switch the direction of our sign. And here's what I mean. Let's say negative 2x is less than 12. Well, we divide both sides by negative 2, we'll get negative 6. We have to change the direction of our sign for it to be true. So let's say we have x divided by negative 3 is greater than 5. We multiply both sides by negative 5. Or multiply both sides by negative 3, and so it'll cancel and just leave us x. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15, but we have to switch this sign. Here's why, and we'll just look at our top example for this. If you look at the number line, we have some numbers. We have like negative 8, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, and so on. Greater than negative 6 means this way instead of this way. And that's why we have to switch the signs. We can also make more complex inequalities. Let's say 5 is less than x plus 3, which is less than 14. You see, we really have two equations going on at the same time. The first question is 5 less than x plus 3, and the other is x plus 3 is less than 14, but we combine them. So what we can do is, alright, we still need to get x by itself, but instead of having a left and a right, we have a left, a right, and a center. So we need to subtract all three, subtract 3 on all three parts. And you see again, this is by itself, this is by itself, and this is by itself. Okay, well 5 minus 3 is 2. Then you have x plus 3 minus 3 just leaves x. And so x will be between 2 and 11. And that's all for solving inequalities.